Hey everyone, welcome back to part 2 of the Lake District. Turns out I didn't actually narrate much and explain what was going on when we went over, well, for the rest of the journey, because I was more involved in just filming what was happening and just having fun, and I didn't really pick up the camera that much. In fact, I didn't actually film with my normal Canon M50, like my proper camera. I just filmed with my phone, so the audio quality is going to be a bit iffy. So instead, I'm basically going to just narrate what happened. One thing with the property that we were staying in, it was amazing. In the mornings, what was even better is that the sun would actually rise from the back of the house out of these mountains. It was absolutely gorgeous. But also, there was a dairy farm behind the house, and every morning about 8 a.m. you would have like hundreds of these cows that would be herded through to go onto this big grass field where they can go and play about and run about and eat and sleep and relax and stuff like that. Every morning we would go out there, cows walk past, and some of these cows are really lovely and they came over to us. We could give them like a little fuss and everything like that. We also met the farmer, who was a really sweet guy. His gorgeous border collie that was just so happy and just like running about everywhere and like herding these cows. It was amazing. Yeah, so that was kind of like our routine every morning. Then we decided to go to a place called Mancaster Castle. When we drove there, we realized that, oh wait, they actually do bird shows here, which was absolutely incredible. They had like all these birds of prey. They had this really cute little baby owl. I think it was only 4 months old, called Peach, and Peach was just she's so cute. Yeah, then we had all the other crazy birds of prey. The two birds in particular, the vultures, were insane because they were flying so low over the crowd, and they specifically chose a path where me and Serena were sitting. Basically, I got slapped in the face by a vulture. The vulture was flying, its wings clapped me in the face, and I was like, right, that's it. I'm sitting on the floor. And I think these vultures knew, because they kept coming back and swinging around and literally going like this far above our head. Yeah, that was insane. After that, we went and actually did a tour of Mancaster Castle. Now, this tour was really good. The thing is, the tour was actually quite long, really long, like very long. The amount of information that this lady had or knew about this place was just insane. We couldn't actually go to the upstairs part of it because COVID restrictions, all that kind of stuff. But then they had a little video at the end where they did like a video tour of the upstairs. The grounds was absolutely gorgeous. Like, the grounds was insanely beautiful. Yeah, so after the tour, me and Serena went to go see the aviary, and the aviary had all of these beautiful birds there. They were just insane. They were just talking to us. It was only me and Serena there, which was really cool. All the bird keepers there were so lovely, super friendly. Then after that, me and Serena decided to explore the gardens, and we didn't have a lot of time, so we kind of just ran through everywhere. The view here on the South Terrace walk is absolutely incredible, and Serena is loving this, absolutely loving this. It's very cute. Unfortunately, you know, we missed out, I would say, about 90% of the grounds because it is humongous. It is huge, and we got there quite late. It is, I would say that go there as a whole day thing. You could easily spend a whole day there. You can have your lunch there, everything like that. It's lovely. So the one cool thing is they had all these little themed sort of walks that you had. So you had the Himalayan walk, you had the Japanese garden walk, you had these walks, and what they did was the explorers would go to these places, would take sort of plants and trees and seeds and stuff like that from these different locations, and they planted them there to have a themed sort of garden area. One of our favorite places that we saw out there was actually the fairy garden. The fairy garden was really cool. They had all these little like fairy doors and things like that, and these fairy huts inside the trees, and lots of fun places to walk around, and it was really nice. So me and Serena were walking out this place to go to the car park. And as we were going to the car park, we met this lady. We started talking to her. She was at the front gate. And we're like, yeah, you know, we wish that we had some more time to spend here. We just haven't really, we got here late. We didn't get to explore. And she was like, oh, it's fine. Just stay behind. And we're like, what? She goes, yeah, stay here as long as you like. I was like, but you're closed now. She's like, oh, it's fine. I was like, but what about the people who live in the castle? Like the family that own the place, where we don't want to upset them. She's like, oh, well, I live in the castle. And we're like, oh, what? So are you part of the family? And she was like, yeah, I am. And it was crazy, her telling us about how, you know, she lives in the castle, her kids grow up in this castle. Like, people actually live in this castle, which is crazy. And yeah, so she gave us permission to stay there as long as we like. And so she then said they opened up this new little thing where they had they put in a swing right at the top. So me and Serena started exploring to try and find the swing. We did get a little bit lost. The signs wasn't that great. You're basically looking for like a piece of paper. I think because it was brand new, they haven't actually put proper signs up. There was like a little piece of paper that had a picture of a swing and just had an arrow, but it wasn't very clear. End of the day, we found it, and the swing was gorgeous, great view. My friends came and joined us, had a lot of fun on the swing.
No, I won't.
Afterwards, we carried on walking and we came across I think it was called the Adventure Yeti Park or something like that. You'll see it in the video. But it was like this weird little assault course. And they say it was made for kids, but honestly, like, it was kind of dangerous, to be honest with you. I don't think I would, like, be comfortable with kids going on that, but for adults, great fun. So me and my friends, we just decided to have a little race and go on this assault course, and it was really, really good fun.
Come on, you can beat 1 minute. You can beat 1 minute and 7 seconds. Come on.
Obviously, I won the assault course. Hey, hey, hey. Alright. No, I'm joking. I got lucky with it. I was wearing joggers, so it means I could slide down the slide super quickly. But my short burst stamina is very good. My endurance is terrible, which is why I couldn't do scaffold pike, whereas everyone else could do scaffold pike because their fitness, they actually are fit people. See, I'm not actually fit. I'm fit in short bursts, but in terms of like longevity, super unfit. Anyway, so we had a lot of fun in this adventure park. We decided, right, it's time for us to go. We left, and then as we got to the gate, we just saw that the gate was chained up and locked. We're like, oh no, what are we gonna do? The place is locked up, we can't get out. We started shouting out for help, heard no one. So then we just decided, you know what? We're gonna have to yank this gate open and just squeeze through, which is what we did. In hindsight, we should have just left via the Avery because it was like open and we could have just walked out that way. But we didn't think about that. That evening was our last evening over in the Lake District, and we decided to spend that time on the beach. But yeah, I'll show you some clips now of the beach because it was gorgeous. Now on our last day, we packed up everything. We were driving home and we decided to go to Lake Windermere to have some lunch, because Lake Windermere, I think it's the largest lake in England, I believe. And yeah, we got there and it was gorgeous. It was a beautiful lake. Well, what was really cool is as we sat on the lake bed, there was all these little baby ducks that was there, and they just kept coming over to us, and there was like a whole little war that happened with the baby ducks and like these other big male ducks and the mummy duck and all this kind of stuff. It was a lot of drama. Basically, long story short, we had a great time there. Yeah, after we had our lunch we drove home, and that was it. That was the end of our trip, and we really do need to go back to the Lake District. There's so much more to see over there. It's insanely gorgeous, the place. I need to go back to complete Scaffold Pike because I don't really care about the views or anything like that. I think it's that sense of accomplishment. I didn't get that, and I feel like I've missed out. The Lake District isn't complete for me. And one day, me and Serena, we are going to go back. We have started going to the gym, and we are going to complete and reach the top of Scaffold Pike. Now, I know some of you who are watching this who maybe have been to Scaffold Pike and you're like, it's not that hard of a trek. For you, it probably isn't. For most people, it probably isn't. But for me and Serena, we are incredibly unfit. For us, it was quite a challenge. So this to us has given us motivation to get fit so that we can actually do these things and get that sense of accomplishment. That's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed our little trip. Hopefully there'll be more to come. We'll see what happens. Please consider liking and subscribing. Actually, you don't even have to subscribe. If you could like the video, that would be great, because liking the video does like some weird thing for the algorithm and gets people gets recommended and stuff like that. So yeah, if you could like the video, that would be great. But if you didn't like the video, you can give it a thumbs down. I don't mind. Let me know if you do or don't like the video. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Peace.